Hey guys, today I want to try to save you guys a few bucks so you don't make some of the pitfalls that I've made blind buying fragrances, especially after watching videos online, YouTube, and it's real easy to get caught up in someone's description, how they talk about it, and their preference, and how much you may like something because they like it. And you buy it online and you hope you're gonna like it, and turns out you really don't. So and some of them can be expensive, so you got to be careful with that too. So I'm gonna go over 10 blind buys that I actually regret. So and I'll tell you why too, and I'm not going to go over all the notes and all of that, but here's one that I regret buying. This is Dunhill Desire Red for men. It it smells like a grandma's fragrance, and I know I might get a lot of flack in the comments from this. This is totally my opinion, but I'm going to tell you my personal preference. It's just it's unisex, I think. It's got a lot of rose in it, and maybe that's why the bottle's red, but it wasn't expensive or anything, and it's nice. It's a very nice smell, but I don't think there's anything masculine about this scent here at all. So it's just not for me. I totally regret buying this one. If I ever would have been able to smell it first, I probably wouldn't have bought it. So just be careful with this one. And I do have a couple on this list that are kind of expensive, so just got to be careful. So like I said, this is all preference, but that one. This one here, I've actually never worn, and I know this is going to be hard to take for a lot of people. And this fragrance gets a lot of praise. This is Bentley Intense for men, and I can't get past the smell. I can't get past just coming off the cap. It's so boozy, it almost reminds me of a time that I drank too much and got sick. And I haven't even been able to apply this. I've never worn it. I've sprayed it on my wrist one day and I quickly washed it off. It just makes my stomach turn. It's extremely sweet, and that boozy just reminds me of throw up. I gotta be honest with you guys. I might try to wear it one time. I don't even know if I can or not, but this one was around $30, so I highly recommend you getting a sample of this one if you're gonna buy it. Be careful on a blind buy for this. Bentley Intense for man. It's a very strong boozy fragrance. So that one is and the thing is everyone seems to love it, and this is my personal preference. Here's one I totally regret buying. Antonio Banderas Blue. I bought this because someone, I'm not even going to give his name, one of the famous YouTubers, said that it was the original formula for Desire, not Desire, light blue. Yeah, the light blue. And by Dolce & Gabbana. Turns out this thing, it smells okay, but it lasts 5 minutes, and just totally regret it. But it was only like 24 bucks, but whatever. It's gone. You don't even remember you even wearing anything. Here's another one that I overpaid for. I bought this at Macy's. I think I paid over $100 for it. It's Dolce the One EDP. It's a great fragrance. It smells nice and everything, but it lasts about 15 minutes. It's gone. Everybody's different. Okay, realistically, yeah, it lasts a couple hours, but for what you pay for it, you'd probably expect better performance out of something like that. But it does smell nice. So this one's not completely a regret. Just, I think it can be a pitfall if you let it. Here's another one, and this is Versace Blue Jeans. I bought this as a tester. I didn't even get a cap for it. All I smell is alcohol and pencil shavings, and it's I don't know if it's got any hang time or whatever, but I've never even worn it because it's just so basic. So here's another one. It's an older fragrance too. You can pick it up really cheap and everything, but like it smells nothing like the bottle. You would expect some sort of a blue fragrance, And it's just not, I don't know what to say about that. If I would have tested that, I would have never bought that one. Here's another. I did wear this before. It is Boss Bottled Intense. It's just basic, nothing going on here. Nothing fancy. It's an EDP. Some people on their skin it lasts all day, I guess, but for me it just doesn't last that long. I don't feel like it gets any projection, and it doesn't have any wow factor at all. It's just really basic. So yeah, another one that I probably wouldn't have bought, and this one was a little bit more pricey. Here we go. Don't even know why I bought this one. I listened to a mega YouTube star. He's talked this one up a lot. This is Prada Loan. The thing is it's a soap fragrance. And as far as I'm concerned, I shower every day, and I have millions of different, shower gels and soaps. And, I go to TJ Maxx and buy those, $5 bars of soap and all the different things. So if I want to smell like soap, I'll take a shower. But when I put on a fragrance, I want to smell something nice, So this was an expensive landmine. You got to watch it, guys. I'm telling you. They'll talk these things up and you'll buy them, and then you'll realize it's nothing special at all. And this is one of them. It's a fresh, clean scent. And I've even heard of guys getting compliments. I can't even imagine why anybody would compliment this fragrance. Whatever. So here's another one. Prada Amber Pour Home. The same person talked it up. Actually, back to back probably, and I bought them both. This is another one I just don't understand it. Another soapy fragrance, another fresh, clean, out of the shower type of fougere type of. This one's probably a little nicer than the what was that, Prada Loan. This one is a little nicer, but again, I put on a fragrance. I want something outstanding. That's just me. Especially for what you pay for these two. I guarantee you I paid anywhere from $65 to $80 for the Prada Loan. And this one I can't even remember, but if I had to guess, I'd say at least $50 for this one. So, I mean, guys, be careful with that. Here's another I wish I wouldn't have bought. This is Boss Bottled Infinite, and I paid a lot for this one. I bought it at Macy's, and I paid over $100. I think $120 for this one. It smells like Kool-Aid to me, and it doesn't even last that long. After a while, it's gone. I mean, if you really put your nose into your skin and smell and, really give it a hard sniff, you can pick it up. But for what you pay for it, I expect some kind of longevity. I just want my fragrance purchases in the future to be something that's going to be there. I want at least 8 hours out of a fragrance, especially for my hard-earned money. I'm tired of these flash in the pans and people talking up this stuff. And let me show you another one that I regret. This one right here. That same megastar YouTuber talked this one up so much. And every time you smell it, he tell you how beautiful it is. This is Versace The Dreamer. And you know what? It's not horrible or anything, but again, just okay. Just okay. I don't even know about performance on this. I think I did wear it once, and I just, even with the smell, I can't figure out what it's all about. It is what it is, guys. Be careful with these blind buys. It's easy to get caught up in a whirlwind and just start buying stuff. And before you know it, you've sunk. If you start to get around 50, 60 fragrances, you're well over $1,000 in, trust me. You get anywhere near 100, the numbers just keep jumping up. And, it's subtle. You get them, you get the cheapies, you go on the cheapies list, and I'll tell you what, that's where it's at. You start buying these cheapies, and then you can really score some good ones. So let me show you. Roberto Cavalli La Note, Deep Desire. These are cheapies. These are great. I mean, actually, this one was a little bit more, but these run around 50 bucks, and they're super long lasting. Here's a great cheapie. This is Roberto Cavalli. What is this one? Silver Essence. Great cheapie. Lasts 10 hours. Wonderful. 19 bucks. You see what I'm saying? Roberto Cavalli Umo. About $25. Lasts all day. Here's a great cheapie. Mont Blanc Individual. Lasts a long time. I mean, I don't know, all day. There's so many. Just, be careful. Right here's a nice cheapie. 360 Red by Perry Ellis. It's similar to Acquadizio. I mean, you don't have to spend a fortune, but if you are going to do blind buys, be careful with the ones that are more expensive. I suggest you go test them, and, good luck with your purchases.